Anveshakas. Today we will take you through the 18 Parvas of Mahabharata. The first Parva, Adi Parva. It deals with the birth of Bhishma, Vyasa, Drona, Krishna, Karna, Pandavas, and Kauravas, along with Draupadi. The second Parva, Sabha Parva. It's all about the Indraprastha and Maya Sabha, acquiring weapons through Kandava Dahana. The infamous dice game. Kauravas, feeling jealous about Pandavas, they invite them to play a dice game. And Pandavas lose Draupadi and the kingdom to Kauravas. In return, they go for an 13 years of exile in forest. The third Parva is Vanaparva. Pandavas, along with Draupadi, go for an Aranyavasa. Krishna and other sages comes to the forest to console them. Krishna advises Arjuna to acquire powerful weapons and gives Akshaya Patra to Draupadi. Kauravas try to capture Gandharvas. In the meantime, Arjuna gets Pashupatastra from Lord Shiva. Urmila curses Arjuna. During Gosha Yatra, Gandharvas defeat Duryodhana and Kauravas seek the help of Pandavas. At the end of 12th year, Yudhishthira answers Yaksha Prashnes. The fourth Parva is Virata Parva. During the 13th year, Pandavas enter the Virata kingdom. Bhima kills Kichaka and Pandavas discuss themselves in different forms. Bhima as a cook, Arjuna as a female dance teacher. Kauravas had a doubt of Pandavas Agnatavasa in Virata kingdom. So they capture all the cows of Virata kingdom. Arjuna defeats Kauravas and bring back the cows to the Virata kingdom. Udyoga Parva. Krishna, Vyasa, Parashurama tries to convince Duryodhana for not having Kurukshetra war, but Duryodhana did not agree. He wanted to fight against Pandavas. Kauravas asked for Narayani Sena and Pandavas asked for Krishna to be the guide and a charioteer. Krishna tries to get Karna to Pandava's side, but Karna denies. The next Parva is Bhishma Parva. The Kurukshetra war started on the first day of Kurukshetra. Bhishma is appointed as the commander in chief of Kauravas. Arjuna was hesitant to kill his relatives and friends. Hence, Krishna shows Vishvarupa and recites Bhagavad Gita. Bhishma was an eminent warrior. Pandavas were unable to withstand the Bhishma's aggression. On the 10th day of Kurukshetra, Shikandi enters the battlefield and Arjuna kills Bhishma. There ends Bhishma Parva. The next is Drona Parva. After the death of Bhishma on 11th day of Kurukshetra, Duryodhana appoints Drona as the commander-in-chief. Drona promises to kill one of Pandavas in the absence of Arjuna and creates Chakravyuha. With a partial knowledge of Chakravyuha, Abhimanyu battles against Kauravas and gets killed. In return, Arjuna vows to kill Saindava before the sunset of the same day. Kauravas tried to protect Saindava but could not. Saindava was killed by Arjuna, and Drushtadumna, the commander in chief of Pandavas, kills Dronacharya. Here ends Drona Parva. Karna Parva. After the death of Drona, on the 16th day, Duryodhana appoints Karna as a commander in chief of Kauravas. The much anticipated battle between Karna and Arjuna takes place furiously. In the meantime, the Ashwatthama, remembering his father's death, uses Narayanastra on the Pandava troops. Karna uses Naga Astra to kill Arjuna. Krishna saves Arjuna. In the meantime, the Karna's chariot gets stuck in the mud as per the curse of goddesses Earth. And same time he forgets the mantra to use Brahmastra and gets killed by Arjuna. Here ends Karna Parva. Shalya Parva. After the death of Karna, Duryodhana appoints Shalya and goes inside the water as Jalasamadhi. Bhima and Pandavas assaults Duryodhana. Duryodhana comes out and opts for Gadayuddha with Bhima. Krishna reminds Bhima about his woes in the Hall of Dice. Bhima aims Gada at Duryodhana's spine and smashed it instantly. Both the thighs of Duryodhana were broken and Duryodhana was killed by Bhima. On the 18th day of Kurukshetra, Kauravas were completely defeated. And the next Parva is Sauptika Parva. Ashwatthama wanted to take revenge of his father. He sees an owl attacking the sleeping crowd. Hence, he wanted to attack Pandava camp at night. Bhutnath stops him. He make a penance to Lord Shiva and gets Brahmastra. With the help of Kirtivarma and Kripa, Ashwatthama enters the Pandava camp and kills Upapandavas. He enormously destroys the warriors who were resting at night. And Ashwatthama brings the news to Duryodhana before he dies that he killed Drishtadyumna and Shikandi. After the Kurukshetra war is over, the next Parva is Tri Parva. The war is over with the Kaurava army destroyed. The battlefield is filled with bloodshed, corpses of warriors, kings, and common soldiers. Gandhari, Kunti, Draupadi, and many families lost their dear ones. Gandhari, after seeing her 100 sons dead in the battlefield, curses Lord Krishna for not stopping the war. She curses the destruction of Yadava dynasty. The next Parva is Shanti Parva. Kurukshetra war has ended. Kauravas were dead. Yudhishthira feels deep sorrow and guilt for the destruction of lives. Krishna and many sages try to console and motivate Yudhishthira to ascend the throne. The next Parva is Anushasana Parva. On the bed of arrows, Bhishma, the dying warrior, became the living teacher and explains Rajadharma to Yudhishthira. During Uttarayana, Bhishma enters Svarga and attains moksha.
Ashwamedhika Parva. Krishna advises Pandavas to do Ashwamedha Yaga. Yudhishthira tells it requires lot of money to perform yajna. Hence, Krishna advises about gold treasure in Sumeru mountain. Arjuna leads the army of Pandavas. The horse enters Manipura kingdom. Arjuna meets Babruwahana. Babruwahana defeats and kills Arjuna. With the help of Sanjeevani gem, Ulichi saves Arjuna. After his return to kingdom, Arjuna requests Krishna recite Bhagavad Gita, whereas Krishna denies and recites Anugita. During sacrificial completion of Yajna, there is a story of mongoose. Ashramavasika Parva. Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, Kunti, Vidura, and Sanjaya takes up Ashramavasa. Vidura's death under the people tree in Vidura's Svetva. Gandhari and others wish to meet the dead sons. Vyasa agrees and arrange for it. Later, Narada visits Yudhishthira and tells about the death of Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, and Kunti. Mosala Parva. It deals with death of Krishna as per the Gandhari and Maharishi's curse. Yadava family fights each other and thus it leads to destruction of Yadavas. Mahaprasthanika Parva. After hearing the death of Krishna, all Pandavas along with Draupadi move towards Himalayas and they visit Dwarka, which was submerged under the water. On the way, Arjuna returns Gandiva. Svargarohana Parva. On the way to Moksha, Yudhishthira loses Draupadi and other brothers one by one. At last, he reaches Swarga along with a dog. And he will be the first mortal to enter heaven, Swarga, in a physical form. Dear Anveshakas, please like, share, and subscribe our channel for detailed description of 18 Parvas of Mahabharata. Thank you.